Welcome to the next episode of the Bowling Green Dynasty. Today we take on Jacksonville State. Let's go out and dominate. Thanks for watching. Be our alternate all-orange uniforms today with the LT helmet. Thanks for watching. Go Falcons!
Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Jacksonville State's offense will have the ball first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
The Falcons offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. You should see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up. We're predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw again. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Release to the back. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Falcons will have it first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Got his man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Gain of 16.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew that he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem, and the QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Safe completion on the screen. Fighting off the defender. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to...
Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. They're still sitting on a 10-point game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jones. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jones. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. He now has 62 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. Runs through a tackle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And the Falcons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. How about being completely oblivious to the rush, standing in, delivering the football, and taking the big hit?
And everybody's going, yeah, I'm sure that's easy. Well, you do it with all those big boys breathing down your neck with bad intentions. They want to rip your head off, but you're just going to hang in there. I'm going to stay calm, deliver the pass. Great job, great effort.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the 1st quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there.
Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And the Falcons are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, BG!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 7 over Illinois. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Running into the open space. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you start to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Jacksonville State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kicked the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Gilbert. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
He takes it at the 45. There he goes. Open it up. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneak, wedging himself into the line. Scores on the sneak.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Flavin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Here's the pressure. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's a draw. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big pro catch and run on that one. They'll try to pound their way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Charlotte has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 24 to North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Complete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
To the tight end.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Jacksonville State.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Puts it out of the air. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the catch. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Up tempo for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon that this QB has.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but had him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. That's caught. It's Lanier. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Can't get him to the ground. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is he'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Finds his man. It's Hill. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Going to the running game. Past the first down marker and still running. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On 1st down from their own 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety because, David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
Leaves it with the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Falcons send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Gray. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Falcons are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Got room at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Keeps looking downfield. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth.
Well, this is a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BG. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. As talented as this guy is, the coverage is tighter. There's not as much space to fit the ball in. He's having to learn on the job as a young signal caller. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw, it's Gray. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Like that or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It'll be third and long. They'll run the option. Quick toss.
Third down. Offense trying to go option, seeing if they can outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there. Great penetration up front. The defense looked like they were ready for it, guys, and they were able to come away with a map.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Offense is stopped. Will be on down.
They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Galladay. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Falcons are on the move. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. A harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Gray. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. From the gun, give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just complete and utter dominance.
Bowling Green
outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Jacksonville State
total domination,
66-3.
Phases of the game. Offense, defense,
Bad ball at
and
13
special
and 17.
teams. This team
208,
came
3
ready
touchdowns.
to play, and
Azuma
man,
8
it
for
was pedal to the
15 for
metal right from
72
the opening
yards.
kickoff.
And that's how you
Hauled
like
in
it.
24
Forget
for
the close
141.
games,
He
forget
scored.
the heartbreakers.
Arkin had a touchdown.
This play could decide just frying pan meat
So
face.
the block
game
and
over.
both quarterbacks
That's
had
going
a
to do it from
touchdown.
here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been
Jones,
watching
6
another
receptions,
presentation of EA
116
Sports College
TD.
Football.
Fralick, a touchdown. Ben, a touchdown. Receiving wise, defensively, Jaden Eckert was the only guy to get an interception today. And of course, kicking Schaefer 9 for 9 on extra points. 1 for 1 on field goal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Jermaine Pettis commits the 5-star. Matt Burgess commits as well. 2-star. Oh, we got the 5-star halfback. But
there are other things.
13 in the country. Why are we out of the playoffs? We are completely destroying teams. I think Bowling Green deserves a playoff spot, but we may have to go out and just win the match or win the Pac-12 to get to a playoff berth. And to be honest, I'm fine with that. I really don't care about it. We just gotta make the playoffs. I mean, this team has to make the playoffs, I think. So, we look. So, there's all of our recruiting. Falcons will play Navy next week. Thanks for watching. Go Falcons.